How are we all doing? Are we ready to play a new game here? Or not really new, but it's going to be a little new to me. We're playing another Metroid 2 Remake. I streamed this years ago when it actually first released in 2016, but a lot has changed since then, both in terms of update structure for the game and its existence in its entirety. Because when I first played this game, it was making the rounds. You're able to get it, no problem. But this game since got a DMC takedown notice from Nintendo. So what we streamed years ago was its really only release. There was version 1.0, 1.1. I can't remember if we played 1.1. We might have. But it was so long ago, it's hard to exactly remember. That was the last update the actual developer got to make for the game before he had to stop making any updates to it. But thankfully, the community picked up where the said developer could not. So this game has gotten a lot of updates apparently since 2016. It's added some new modes, some new difficulties. It's even got widescreen support now, so there's a lot that's been changed. So looking forward to seeing how that will play out now in tonight's stream. So yeah, hey Matt, how you doing? I'm just getting things set up now for the said game. I want to first start off though by loading the original game because there is, like I said, some things that have changed, and I kind of want to point out some of it when I have the game open. So let me swap feeds and we can get this started. So this is the original version of the game that was released years ago. This is version 1.1. Right away, you can already tell it's in 4x3. This is all the game was made for originally. Since this come out though, another Metroid 2 remake was the only real Metroid 2 remake we had, but since this game came out, we've had Samus Returns a few years later. Actually, at this point, only 1 year later, really, on the 3DS. So that was the big reason why this was taken down. It was mainly because of the 3DS remake just being a thing around the corner at the time that this came out. But this version doesn't really have too much. You have an easy, normal, hard difficulty here. You have some stuff you can change, but again, you're not changing this game's aspect ratio. You are locked in to the old 4x3 standard. So what we're going to be doing instead is we're going to be playing through the AM2R launcher. So if you know where to look, you can still find this version of AM2R, the version 1.1, which you do need to play the updated versions from AM2R launcher. Before anyone asks, look it up yourself. I'm not the place you get games. Just saying. You do your due diligence. I cannot provide the stuff for you. But if you have AM2R 1.1, you can use this launcher and it will update the game to a newer version, specifically version 1.5.5. And this version adds a whole slew of stuff. You can even see in the changelog that there has been a lot, and I mean a lot, that has been updated. I'm not even reading it all because there's a lot that has changed. You're seeing pages upon pages of stuff that was added since this game has gotten its DMCA takedown notice. And plus, it also has mod support too, so you can play it with other mods attached to the game. I'm going to just be playing it with the vanilla experience through this launcher. I'm not going to be playing with anything extra. You can also play this game on pretty much everything nowadays that you can homebrew, so I've seen this running on like Vitas. I think there is ports on a lot of the other consoles at this point too. I think like PS4, Xbox. I think maybe even a Switch port, Wii U ports. There's a lot. If you have a homebrew system, chances are you might be able to play a copy of this on there, and it's even a thing you can play on your phone in an APK file. So let me close down the current version that is playing, because as you can see here, it is technically playing. I'm going to get rid of that. And now let us play this one. Hey Ethan, how you doing? There it goes. It takes a moment for things to turn on here. But yeah, this is version 1.5.5. This is the version of AM2R we'll be playing. So this is the most up-to-date release. It has widescreen support. It has some new difficulties, new options. So, also apparently it has a new soundtrack too. There is plans for a higher quality version of the OST that was in AM2R from the original dev, but obviously the DMCA kind of forced him to stop doing anything with this, which included updating the music. So that didn't happen. So I'll hear a higher quality soundtrack in this too. That'd be cool. Doing good. That's good to hear. Glad to hear everyone's doing good tonight. I'm doing alright myself. Thanks for asking. Alright, before we start this though, there's one more thing I want to do, because this is actually something I wanted to try, since it's a newer option. Unfortunately though, this has a bunch of new game modes, but you need to beat this game with 100% completion to unlock those new items and new modes and such. I have not had time to play this at all, so thankfully, there's a workaround. We got cheat codes. So if we press up, up, down, down, left, right, accept, and back, here's some sound effects. Now we unlock the rest of the things. So we got New Game Plus, which basically opens up the entire world, so you can go anywhere you want right in the beginning. Random Game Plus, which is basically a bunch of the randomized stuff in this. This has a built-in randomizer. So maybe that'll be a thing we play in the future, but I gotta play through the original game first before I even consider doing any of these other options. And there's a new difficulty as well, Fusion Mode. So I looked it up, and apparently new, easy mode here, normal, hard, fusion, they scale a very similar way to a lot of other Metroid games. So easy mode, take less damage. Normal is obviously the default way to play. Hard is like zero mission hard mode, where you take more damage and your equips are like halved. So say like a 5-pack of missiles, now you get 2. Fusion mode has all that, but then you take 4 times damage. But you also get a different suit. So we're playing on fusion mode. I may regret this, but I want to try it. So we'll be playing on fusion mode. If it's too much, I can change it early on, and I'll do that. Metroids. Numerous incidents in the past have brought to light the highly destructive power of these life forms, spreading fear across everyone, because I can't read the rest of this. It goes a little too fast. Hoping to secure peace in the galaxy, the Galactic Federation orders the extermination of the Metroid species. I was the best candidate for the job. Once again, I find myself standing alone against the Metroid menace. What horrors await me within the depths of their homeworld. And that's pretty much all we get for story. This does have the Metroid Prime scan logs, so we can see a lot of mission logs here, and there's a lot of backstory. I'm probably not going to be reading a lot of this stuff, honestly, just because there is a lot to read, and it'd kind of be a little bit of a pace breaker. We'll maybe read some of it here and there. Yeah, I am brave for picking this. The 4 times damage I heard does a lot in certain areas, so yeah, here's hoping we don't die immediately. But again, if it's too much, I can change it early on. Within the first 30 minutes or so, I'll get a feel for it, and I'll know if it's too much or not. So I'm gonna get hit by one thing. I'll get hit by this little bee. Yeah, 91. I think it'll normally do maybe 95. 79, so that's a good 11 points. So yeah, things hurt more. But when you kill things, you actually do get X parasites. So it's a different way of also getting your drops too. Yeah, you start with a couple different upgrades in this. You got Morph Ball, you got Power Grip, you got Missiles, which a whole 30 pack is a lot. But this is the same in, I'm trying not to die immediately in the beginning. It's the same in Metroid 2. Pretty much any variant you get, you always start with Missiles too. But yeah, this game was based around Metroid Zero Mission, specifically. Like, it's not the same engine. I think this is like a whole custom engine made just for this specific game. So, it's very different feeling in a lot of areas, but also very similar to the GBA game. Because this was in production for like, what, 10 years, I think? It just didn't release until 2016, but it's been in the works for a lot longer. I also want to get all the items. I'm not trying to play this fast. This is more of like a casual playthrough with like a hard mode attached to it, essentially. So I don't know how that's going to be. We'll find out. I also remember in this, there's technically 2 buttons to do the diagonal aim. I have things mapped a little bit different from default, but if you press, I'm using a PlayStation 4 controller for this. You press L1, you aim up. You press L2, you aim down. You hold them both, and you aim straight up. R2 will be the strafe button, essentially. You have your aim lock on. And then R1 for me will be also using the missiles. It's a toggle, so that way it's very similar to Zero Mission. B will go on the morph ball. So you can also do other things too. Like you can hit down on D-pad for morph ball. Oh god, that lava really does hurt. I was not even in it for like 2 seconds and I already lost over 20 points of damage. Oh god, yeah, the Metroids really hurt too. Nope. Alright, that's fast. See, that's why I want to try this. If it's too much, I will nerf it down. But I'm curious of how this will be, because it shouldn't be terrible once we get energy tanks. But in the beginning, ouch. I heard some areas really suck in fusion mode. But it's a thing that was added later in Metroid, another Metroid 2 Remake's lifespan. I don't know if this was planned originally from the dev or not, but this was a thing in the 3DS game, and that's why we got it here. Yeah, you take 4 hits and you're dead. That's a lot. But to be fair, this is basically the same as the 3DS game too. I think it's very similar damage output, and it's also really hard from what I heard. I've never played it. It was your bonus you had if you had the amiibo that released for the game. So not many people played it for that reason. It's a lot. Like, both in terms of like mentally and just expense. Because nowadays, if you don't have those amiibo, good luck. I want to see something here really quick. I'm having an issue with one thing specifically. Oh yeah, there's why. Error. Yeah, I changed where that file is. Okay, now it's working. Cool. Alright, there was a certain thing I had to change behind the scenes. Which... oh, I think the pointers were wrong. I think I mixed up the files here. Weird. Alright, well, I'm keeping this track normally. I'm trying to use my old def counter button setup here, but I haven't used it in a while. And because of that, it has some problems. So, yeah, I'm probably not going to show it on the stream for that reason. That's even if I decide to continue with this. I may not. I may just swap down to normal so I can play this without dying. Oh, there was an effect. The only way to get the amiibo for Samus Returns became bundled. Well, it wasn't bundled with the game. They made a 2-pack. So you had to buy them separately, but they were only released when Samus Returns came out. I don't think they ever had a reprinting of those specific amiibo. Now, mind you, same problem with Metroid Dread, but I think they have more of those than what people are wanting to buy, because this is, you know, not during the initial, like, amiibo craze. So I heard there was a lot of extra Metroid Dread amiibo, so they're still available to buy in a lot of places. Like, at this point, people are kind of just tired of amiibo, so they're not selling as much as they used to. I mean, don't get me wrong, they still sell out. Pre-orders for the Dread ones sold out immediately, but apparently there was an overstock after the fact. Yeah, the Metro amiibo is probably one of my favorites. It's not just super squishy, it's also like one of the most detailed amiibo too. It's really cool. But it does feel nice. Like if you play around with it in your hand, it does feel nice. Nice double. So this area had lava, now it doesn't. The whole gimmick of Metroid 2 is you gotta kill the Metroids to actually open up new areas. And if you don't, then you have less area to explore. So 100%ing a game like this, you don't really do until like close to the end. Now, if this was Samus Returns, it'd be literally 5 steps away from your ship. It's 100%ing that game is kind of stupid. Oh dear God. Yep, I had a feeling. I tripped. My bad. Does feel like Zero Mission over Fusion? Yeah, basically. The controls are basically Zero Mission. If anything, it's not as, like, fast-paced in some areas, control-wise, if that makes sense, and then faster in others. Like, it feels very similar, but a little more weighty. I like, though, just all the options you get in this, though, for remapping your buttons, because there's a lot of different things you can map to buttons in this, so you can play it kind of like a GBA game, or you can play it more like a modern release and just have everything on its own separate button. So it feels really, really nice about that. And then obviously the extra options for things too, like having a toggle or a hold for your missiles. That's pretty nice. Same for the morph ball. You can have it on a button, or you can just have that disabled and just use D-pad down. Just press down to go in the morph ball. Alright, where is this? Okay, I think I see where I'm at. Because I do have a map open next to me, so I can keep track of items, because there's a lot of items in this game. Wow. I would love, you know, health. Yeah, that's why. Might just continue just a little bit longer and then like turn off fusion mode. Just because I want to play the game, really. I don't really care for doing a challenge. I might actually do a challenge run of this at some point. I was thinking maybe now, but I've doing enough of that kind of stuff as of late. I kind of just want to play something casually. But I want to show fusion mode a little bit because it's a very interesting thing. Also, there's another thing I can show. If I go in the extra mode here, for one, we have all these 8-bit shaders. I'll do that outside of the menu. You have a in-game timer, so you can see how long you're playing for, but also, look at this. Early Metroid. What does early baby mean? Oh, that. Okay. This is the baby Metroid you get from literally beating the game. It's a thing you can have as soon as the very beginning here. And it'll try to go after the X-Parasites. And then bring them to you. Oh wait, no, that didn't bring it to me. It just murdered me. It's just playing around the X-Parasite. Look at that. It's cool. I'm turning it off though. And then you have fusion suit style. There's 2 different styles as default, and then there's this MSR style, which I don't know what that means exactly in comparison. I don't really see a difference in my suit when I use the option. Now, mind you, some of these settings will change when I go to a different screen, like this. But the suit looks the same to me. So I don't know what the fusion style difference is off the top of my head here. Still looks the same. So again, I don't know what's really different. It's probably more like minute detail because sprite work. Yeah, I kind of like Splatoon 3 Little Buddy, except that's the thing you get technically at the end, so the way Metroid doesn't really interact with much in this game. It's mainly just interacting with very specific objects, which are in the endgame area. But in Fusion mode, you're interacting with it a little bit more because of the extra stuff around the world. Mainly because I'm playing with the parasites. Dude, I keep on getting gimped by the wall. Now, it's nice that you can use the extra mode here to turn on all these different things, but mind you, all these different settings I'm messing with, these you get from beating the game with like 100%. That's why that little cheat code we did in the beginning does kind of speed things up. Nice. Now I'll show this. So what was it, F9? Yeah, there you go. You have different filters you can apply in the game, which are more like Game Boy filters. They got all these different color schemes that you can have on like a Game Boy or Game Boy Color, playing in a black and white mode. Here's the Virtual Boy mode. And here's like your puke green Game Boy. A little more washed out, like Game Boy Light, and then you're back to default. Yeah, so it's olive, blue, black and white, Virtual Void, which I love the name, green, custom, which this you can play around with, I think, in the game settings, like internal code. That's neat. Now, mind you, those are cool filters. I'm not playing with any of them because I think they're a little aggressive. They look nice, but I'd rather not. Alright, save room. Definitely want that. Because saves in this refill your health and also your ammo count. So anytime you need more missiles, you come back to a save room. Oh, bomb block. How much do you do? Okay, that's a lot. That's 12 damage. Also, this game doesn't have a cap on how fast you shoot. So it just... you shoot as fast as you can button mash. There's my first power up, the bombs. Give me a second here. Like I said, I do have a tracker open to keep track, get it, of all the stuff I have for 100% sake. That way I can easily just grab this stuff and know. Yeah, missile. I think you can skip these fanfares, right? Yeah, you can skip them. So if you don't want to hear the fanfare, you can easily skip it. Also, let me mark down that missile. That way I keep track of all these things. How many missile packs are in this again? Hang on. There's a lot. I'm keep on clicking. 44 in total. Okay. That's not as bad as I was thinking. Because this game, you start with 30 missiles, so because of that, there's less missiles overall to collect. Okay, bomb jump timing also does feel basically the same as Zero Mission. I was trying to get a feel for that now, because obviously later on that's going to be really useful, either for sequence breaking or just making my life easier. Where's the thing in here? I can see it on the map. This is where those Aeon powers from like the 3DS remake will come in handy. Can't tell me what to do. Infinite wall jumping, baby. That's the one thing I really do miss from the Metroid games. The fact that you can scale up one wall. You really can only do that in Super Metroid and Zero Mission. All the other games, you have to just bounce off the walls. Give me that. Also the energy tank. I definitely want that because this is like the hard mode. Okay, that's how I do that. Okay. Can I get over here from the side? Yeah, there you go. And grab the energy tank. So suit energy increased by 100 units. Thank goodness that's not halved. The missiles? Yeah, they're nerfed. Ah, door we can't go through. And whatever this is. Come back later. Should be another upgrade, right? Yeah. Charge beam. Nothing in here, though. Now we have a stronger beam to use. Doesn't feel like it, right? That's not all. We got the Metroid Prime ability of actually being able to pull in the powers. So as long as we're in range of something, we can use our charge beam to pull it in. Which is honestly a thing I kind of wish was in more Metroid games as well. It's mainly just a thing for the Prime games. I can't remember, does Dread do this? Because it's been like over a year since I played Dread, so I can't remember. Yeah, time in the corner, that's one of the things we had on from the extra mode. So if you're actually trying to beat this game fast, then you want this on. Because there are different endings depending on how fast you beat the game. Nothing specifically about the overall completion, though. Okay, no, I thought there was not the charge beam thing in that. I thought it was just like the thing for the Prime games, and that's all. I wish more Metroid games did this. There's also something else on there. Hang on. Oh, wait, what's that? Oh, I can't get it. Remember for later. Could be right here. Ah, hidden little passage. Lots of missiles in the beginning, but when you have your main objective needing missiles to kill, obviously, you know why. Yeah, you draw things to get close. But yeah, the beam doesn't do it. It's just that's a inherent ability of just, I guess, Samus's suit. Ah, here we go. And then that moves this gray block. Yeah, that's an energy tank. Again, we're gonna feel this because I don't know if I'm gonna continue on fusion mode. I wanted to try it for a bit, but you can't swap your difficulty mid-game. That's the only problem. So if I want to swap this, I'm gonna have to do it by making a new file. So I don't want to go too far in if I know I'm not gonna continue this. I'm giving it until at least to find out Metroid. That's the thing. Which we should be finding soon enough. But now with 2 energy tanks, I want to see how long it takes for us to get demolished. Indestructible, can't kill that bee. Wherever that thing is. Ah, here's that room we found before. So Spider Ball. That'll be your RT and Morph Ball to climb. So that's the same button as what we were using before, just to do our aim lock on stuff. And I have it just set to toggle mode, not hold. So I just press it once. And now we can just scale any wall. Which, mind you, I got some stuff a little earlier than I was supposed to in the Zetter area because I was doing the wall jumping thing. Just like any Metroid game, you can easily sequence break in this. Oh my god. Oh, there you go. Okay, now we can see how long we last. That took a lot of energy still. It was like a whole energy tank, at least. Let me try one more Metroid. Yeah, no, a lot of people are streaming Mario and Sonic 2020 Olympics because apparently Konami's doing some kind of tournament right now with a bunch of, like, streamers. There's some people I follow apparently participating in it. So if you usually see a lot of people doing a thing, it's usually because of another streamer hosting an event. There we go, perfect. I don't want to get hit by that creature because I want this. I don't know if there's anything else in this room I could really get right now. I think that was the only thing. Yeah, I'm looking at my map here. There's nothing else. Where else do I want to go right now? Because I think I want to head backwards, and I can go down. I don't know that's open. But the other path there in the light green, or the darkest green, whatever you want to say. That path I want to take. Oh, the parasites also get pulled in, too, from this. Good. I mean, they are technically items, so I would hope, right? That's why I went the other way first. Oh, you can't wall jump up there, huh? Well, thankfully, I got Spider. That's a lot of junk we can just skip because of Spider Ball. I probably could have bomb jumped up there if I didn't have Spider. Oh yeah, this stuff I think is supposed to like instantly kill you or something in fusion mode because it does so much damage. This is gonna be the room I think I'll understand if I want to stay in fusion mode or not. Because this is gonna be the room that's gonna do a lot to me. Nice juggle. Yeah, look at that. Oh my god. How long was that? Let me count in my head. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 3 seconds, you lose like 60 health. Yikes. Within like, what? 15 seconds, I'm dead based on my health. That's, yeah, we might be swapping it down. That's a lot of damage. Oh god, and then if stuff like this happens. Now, mind you, it's very similar to lava for damage output. And the thing is, the Metroids also get more aggressive, too. I see that one's dodging. Okay, I'll use that as my deter. So 5 deaths in, that's enough for me to know. I think it's good to go down to at least like normal, which I kind of figured I was going to do at some point, but I wanted to play it safe. All right, let me erase that. I wanted to show these newer options anyways. I'm still gonna keep them all on. I just can't use the fusion suit, that's all. Let me take that one part out. Yeah, no more challenge run. We don't do that. I think I'll do a challenge run at some point with a fusion suit later on. I'm also going to turn off that timer. I want to mainly show the fusion mode. Mission accomplished. Actually, before we go any further, let me also... This is more for my sake. Reload. Yeah, there you go. Oh, apparently there's another difficulty option. Apparently there is an insanity mode. It can be toggling the gameplay options, and it can do the following. Hang on, I want to see this before we go any further. I'm not going to enable it, because this sounds like a lot, but I didn't even know this was a thing. Hang on. Don't go in gameplay. And, oh, there's all the stuff for the randomizer, so I can put in seed numbers. Extreme Lab Metroids. Increase the amount of damage. Genetic Lab Metroids. Okay, no thank you. And here it is, Insanity Mode. It disables save stations, adds power bombs to enemy drops, but it also does more. Reactor E-tank guarantee, so you do get at least like an E-tank you're not supposed to get until like later on, I think. No mini-boss or spike plant drops in hard infusion difficulty. Okay, no mini-boss or spike plant drops. Oh, you get less stuff when you beat things, that sucks. And no easy helper in random game plus, so you don't get hints if you're doing the randomizer thing. That's a lot. I don't think I would do that. There's only so much challenge a man can take. That is a little too much, if you know what I mean. Nah, we're doing normal mode. I'm sticking with that. Yeah, the no saving, that's pretty much like the hard difficulty in Doom games, where you have to do it all in one life. There's one other thing I wanted to see. I think it's in display options. Well, you can change all your button prompts to different controllers. They have a bunch of them in here. All modern controllers. I'm going to leave it on Xbox, even though I'm playing with a PlayStation controller, because I'm weird like that. It's mapped as an Xbox controller. Yeah, this is the one I wanted to see. Metroid counter, local to global. Changing that will tell you how many Metroids are in the game as a whole. So there's 47 in total. Now we know how many. But I would rather leave that on its default. Oh, you can even turn it off if you don't care. But I kind of do. You can have it set to local, which tells you how many Metroids are in an area specifically. Also, this game does have analog controller support. So you can move analog movement, which is cool. I don't care for that personally, but if you do, it's there. Yeah, look at that. Now I don't have to care about taking damage from things because I got the health. I think this is what I played years ago when I played this, when it was new. It's nice to see this though in widescreen. Like, this must have taken a lot of work for people to convert this to widescreen. Because the game originally being made in 4x3, you can't just take it and say, hey, add these extra areas of the screen real estate. It doesn't work like that in coding. You have to pretty much build out the areas to 16:9 to actually have it support that. That's why the cutscenes we see in the beginning, they're only in 4x3 still, because they're probably made specifically for 4x3 in mind. So trying to convert that would just kind of look weird. When it comes to video content, say like cutscenes or like shows, movies, whatever, if they were in 4x3, I'd rather stay that way when they're being converted to widescreen formats, because you do like the pinch zoom method and you crop off like half of the stuff in the image. It just looks terrible. Wow, first try. No damage. Perfect run. Let's go. Literally, we gotta go home. Alright, let me pause the game really quick here. I want to see something again on my little tracker thing. It has all these different items. I was trying to see if it has a Metroid counter, but it does not. That's probably for the better, honestly. I don't want a Metroid counter. Alright, so I'm going to, this is Golden Temple. I want my map to not be the size of a pea, because this game has a giant map. Like, actually, before I continue further, let me see if I can show that. I want to show people the map, because this game is big. So, set that monitor. Yeah, here we go. So this is my item tracker I'm using just to keep track of all the stuff. This is Planet SR388 in AM2MAR. It's massive. Very, very massive. So, needless to say, I, at least for my sake, can select individual areas. That's gonna make my life way easier instead of having to just squint everywhere. But yeah, SR388, very, very big map. And mind you, this is a free game. Made by, I believe, I don't remember the guy's name, so correct me if I'm wrong, if anyone knows this in chat better than me. This game was made by the same person who later on got to work on the Ori games. Like, this person who worked on this one got to work on Ori and the Will-o-the-Wisp. So, M2R, I think he was able to use this on a resume, and that got him a job with another Metroidvania company, essentially, because Will-o-the-Wisp, I heard, is a really good sequel to Ori and the Blind Forest. So, you know what? It's cool to hear that this guy not only got to continue making games like this, but he was able to actually get hired by an indie studio. That's stuff you always like to hear, instead of people just getting a DMCA takedown from a company, and then you never hear from them again because they weren't able to bounce back. Yeah, I haven't gotten to play Will-o-the-Wisp. I heard a lot of good things about it. I played some of the original Ori. Like, I played some of Blind Forest when I got my Xbox One a few years back, and I liked it. It's really good. And this guy does some good stuff when you can see, like, the world build of AM2R. So, I'm curious myself to see how that game plays, especially given how this one is. I'm wondering what kind of stuff... I wouldn't say basically was taken from this, because you can't really do that. What kind of stuff could have been inspired from previous work? Yeah, look at that lava train. That's way better than before. So I'm happy to swap over. Again, I wanted to show Fusion Mode for a bit, and if it wasn't terrible, I would have played it for longer than 40 minutes, give or take. But it would be too much. We're going to be here for a lot longer than I would like, and I want this to be a more laid-back playthrough. Something I can just chill out with, get to play a Metroid game that I haven't played since it's released, and just also see more of it this time, because last time I played, I don't really know what I got by the end. Like, what was my overall percentage? I can't remember, because that was 2016. That felt like a lifetime ago. But I know I didn't get 100%. In fact, that playthrough was weird, because in the middle of that playthrough, I actually upgraded my computer setup entirely. I got a whole new rig. And when I moved everything over to that computer, I didn't move over my save file for this. So I had to replay the game for the stream's sake. So my file was weird, because one session we started it, the next session I had to replay it to get back to that part, and then that session we beat it. So 2 different streams with 2 different saves. It was kind of a mess. But nowadays I'm a little bit better with that kind of stuff. I say a little bit better because then I did that again, like, a few years back with another game we played, Metal Gear Rising. It's because it's like, if games don't save things in specific spots, then I don't know where to go to back up my file. This is one of those that puts the save in, like, your app data folder, so it's very easy to forget about that. You're not gonna check that normally. Give me 1 second here. Actually, let me pause on doing this so I don't drain my in-game time. Trying to find things and know I have them. Also, for my sake, I'm going to disable the trackpad on this controller so I don't constantly use my mouse. Because I have it set to use mouse with the trackpad. Let me do a save as. Yeah, new profile, there you go. Touchpad, slide, there you go. Save that. It's cool I can use the same on PC because I have a program that can do that, but it's only a thing I use when I'm not on the computer. Because it's good if it's like a mouse far away. Hey Super Spire, how you doing? Yeah, now I know about this from the previous run. I play Metroid. I mean, they're worth your time if you like more open-ended games like this. That's an E-tank. Apparently, I'm supposed to be like 2 missiles somewhere here. I don't know where. Hang on, I'm gonna just see something really quick. I'm just gonna ignore that. Just go. It might be tracking other parts, I don't know. I wanna go get my morph ball bombs anyways. Oh, not my morph ball bombs, my charge shot. There we go. Also, I just saw your message there. Enjoy your dinner. We see you in a little bit, Ethan. Yeah, I've been playing a lot of Metroid as of late, probably because of the announcement of Prime 4's actual release date being next year. So I played like Metroid Fusion not that long ago, Zero Mission like a few weeks back. So I've been kind of in a Metroid mood. So now this is like, I go 4th, 1, 2. I have a very weird system, apparently, when it comes to numbering. Yeah, Metroid games are fun. I can't think of a single Metroid game I really don't care for. Like, even the games that people don't like as much, I still enjoy. Like, I think the big one for me is probably Metroid Prime 3 and Other M. Other M's story is not good. Like, I don't care for its story. I agree with that. But everything else, I'm fine with. Like, the gameplay's good. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's correct. Thankfully, this also tells you how many items are in an area. I can check. Yeah, I want to do some math because I wasn't checking missiles, so 40, 45, 50, 55. Alright, so it's 5. I missed 1. Got it. Let's find Super Metroid next. I feel I did something like that. I'd probably want to try a different experience with it. I don't know what, though, at this point. I mean, there are plenty of ROM hacks for Go to Infrared. Alright, give me the spider ball. It's fine, you're supposed to use it to get out of here, but you don't need to. Have to find it easier not to use Spider Ball to get out of there. Yeah, let me pull this map over on my big screen so I can actually see what I'm doing. Oh, there's a Metroid counter in here. I need to get bigger screens, I swear. These 22 inches are not cutting it anymore. I think that's Spider. Okay, cool. Let me put that there. Maybe I can put it over here. No, put it on my left still. The whole map is flipped on its side? That's a lot. I don't know how well that would control. Super Metroid is already kind of a floatier game, so I can imagine jumping around won't be terrible. But you just said that, and I'm already like, that sounds like a lot. I don't know about that one, Chief. Because I'm not too surprised. I've heard people do that with like 1-1 at Mario, for like Mario Maker. While I'm doing this, I can easily click off stuff. The only problem I have is I actually close the game when I do this on my screen. So I'm looking at OBS as I'm playing because when I Alt-Tab out, I go back to my desktop. I don't see the game anymore, which is a little bit of a quirk with some of these full-screen, borderless Windows-style games. This is not the only game I played that does something like that. Played a lot of it are like full-on release games you buy, even with like 60, 70 bucks, I do the same thing. Wait, is this a pattern? I activated this like instantly before. I think it is. It's 3-1-2. I don't even know how I brute forced that before. That's impressive. Okay, how many missiles is this? 70. That should be 8. No, it's 6. I'm ahead in my head. Mind you, I'm probably not gonna do that. I should probably stop clicking how many I have. I'm doing this in a very specific way. That's probably not a good idea. I should just click off the item I have it, that's all. Just, again, this is for like 100% sake. If I was just doing this casually, I wouldn't care. Should be fast to go around on the outside. Hey Kira, how you doing? It didn't take that long to get back to where we were on the fusion difficulty. I think the game does tell you how long you were playing. 10:19. What was it when I was on the fusion mode at this point? Was it like 16 or something? In-game time is going to be always kind of off by comparison to like real time. Because like any other Metroid game, it's only tracking when you're playing the game, not loading between screens when you're paused, nothing like that. I'd say roughly about like 25, 30 minutes at most. That you tied a really hard time to get. Only discover someone got a 903. I guess that's for your World Championship stuff. Yeah, that sucks when you're so close and you realize apparently it wasn't close enough. I've been there when I was doing leaderboard Huntsman Pass. Hopefully you can get it maybe next time. Now see, I couldn't have done this at all in fusion mode. Dude, what is this Metroid doing? It's stuck. I brute forced that, and that's why I lost so much health, but that's what I lost just in 5 seconds on fusion mode. I think from here I want to go right first and then left. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to track how many items I have and save on the Metroid count. I think that's just going to be too much. The game does it for me anyways. Just track the item on the map. Cool. Yeah, saving 5 frames, that's hard to do in any kind of run, so I can see how that's going to be very precise. Okay, you never say never. You never know. There we go. Cool. Again, took a lot of damage there, but it didn't matter. Okay, I see where I need to go next. And I think I need a morph ball bombs for it anyways. Areas open up. Nah, I'm not going this way. Too dangerous. Can't wait until I get jump ball. Like, honestly, that's low-key one of my favorite abilities in the Metroid games, just because it's just so nice to not have to bomb jump everywhere. Just to get a move on. No? We're not going from that way? Oh, yeah, no, I can see why now. No, I won't be doing that for a while. Get down. Oh, no. Got a boss. This is the Ancient Guardian. Every boss will have a scan like this, and you can get more backstory on it too, which is a nice little touch. I'm not gonna read them all, kind of like what I said before with the scan logs, there's just so much. I don't know how much damage I can do if I just spam the shoot. I'm probably better off still using missiles and charge beam. Yeah, imagine doing this on the fusion mode. Dear God. Like, I took a whole energy tank and I was brute forcing it because I had nowhere to go. Thankfully, we don't really have to bomb jump that much to get height. Oh, crap. Nope! That was on the floor. Released too soon. What's the timing on this? Not that. Go up and down. Try again. I can get this now. Okay, it's 4 bomb jumps. After the 4th one, I can do... Please stop going down. I'm holding up and I'm going down. After 4 bomb jumps, I can do Spider Ball. Yeah, and this is the furthest I can get because unfortunately, the next thing in question is locked behind power bombs. And guess what I don't have right now? We ain't getting power bombs for a long time. Like any other Metroid game. Keep on getting hit by the stupidest of things. Literally the stupidest of things. Is that a secret path? Crumbling blocks. They're all crumbling blocks, okay. May complicate things. Because I know where to go, but I don't know how to get up there. This is just for a missile, too. Is this gonna be too close to the spike? Holy crap, it's not. But it's too close to this wall. From here? I think this is a safe zone right here. You're supposed to probably get this with a later ability. Like, if I had to guess, I'm gonna say... Oh, God. If I had to guess, I'm gonna say probably Space Jump. This feels like a Space Jump room. The fact this is all crumbling blocks is why I'm like, there's no way you're doing this normally. And there's no way you're doing this with Spider Ball, because everywhere around you is spikes. So you can't climb all the wall. And you can't jump off of anything here, because you just don't have time. Wait a minute, there's one more thing? Oh, there you go. Now we can easily get now. Give me a moment. This is on the main planet. The problem is I showed before with the map, this is a size of a thimble. So this is a moment where I want to drag the main window over. Yeah, I can't remember how the music sounded originally, since this is technically an updated OST. It sounds, at least if I had to say, it sounds like it has a little more instrumentation now. But it's, again, really hard for me to notice since it's been so long. When I played this just before Nintendo came out and said, hey, stop. Oh, it's a crumble. This is all gonna be for a missile, isn't it? This is all for a missile. Okay. I wonder something. Yo, let's go. I figured out how to do the bomb jumping in a more advanced way. So you can apparently also maneuver with your bomb jump and then recorrect yourself. You can't do that in any other Metroid game, to my knowledge. This is the only one I can think of where you can bomb jump one direction, change in midair, and then continue to go in a different direction later. Because say, like in Zero Mission, if you start doing diagonal bomb jumping, you're committed to that. You cannot swap back to doing a straight bomb jump. You're just stuck on doing diagonals. That was a little bit of an interruption. I was talking. I don't even know what this plan would be, or this section would be called, excuse me. I would think industrial. New log entry, Hydro Station. And that's what it is. It's Hydro City, not Hydrocity. That's what happens if you say Hydrocity. Oh. Well, that was an inconvenience, but immediately fixed one room later. Alright, that little save room thing was unnecessary. Oh, hi. Man, I was just grooving out to the music too, and you had to show up and play your generic enemy music. Like when you get in the flow in Sonic Unleashed, you hear the da-da-da-da-da for the 11th time in 3 minutes. Okay, before we go any further, hang on. That was the Metroid, and here we got the missile. But I just... Probably just have to do this then. No! Well, fell down the tubes. Going back up. How do you get this missile? Are you coming from a different area? You might. Let me mark it off like I got it just to see. Okay, yeah, there's another way in. I'm gonna leave it. Oh, this thing. This is a very interesting enemy. Because one, there's a later section where you can play with this guy, and two, apparently he had a game made after him. The developer can't do anything anymore at AM2R, but apparently it didn't stop him from still making something with like a spin-off with like one of the random enemies. Probably talk about more of it when I actually get to that part in the game, because it's kind of late in. Wave beam. Unfortunately, Wave Beam doesn't really power it up, just lets it shoot through the wall, so it's still gonna do the same amount of damage as I did before. Another power. High jump. Unfortunately, not jump ball though. They're separate in this game, which makes me sad because I would love that to just not be a separate thing. Now, mind you, that was like that in Super Metroid. I don't remember. I don't think high jump was in Metroid 2 at all. Like OG Metroid 2. I don't think it was. I don't think that was a thing until the next game, which was Super. And in that game, they had separate. Thought so. Oh, crap. Well, just let the ball move. I just don't want to be too close. I don't want to fall. Also, I love that little graphic. I don't know if people are noticing it, but there is a graphic when Samus is doing a U-turn in the ball form. That little shine is when I'm turning around. That's really cool. I like that. Okay, I don't know how I get over there. Probably a different room. Because they look interconnected, but it doesn't seem like that's really the case. Oh, you can also demorph and then do your spin. You can't really get a jump out of that. Yeah, you can't jump out of that, but you can get out of the form and then just spin. So I guess if I had screw attack at that point, that would help. And it's also nice with the momentum you get from doing one of those jumps too, because I'm able to use that into a morph ball. Where's the block I destroyed for this thing? 'Cause it's gonna be that, you know it. Oh, there you go. So it's an underside block. At least I can tell by just shooting the floor. Weight beam. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, if I get that fast enough, I can get out of here. I just want to get that missile down below. A lot of missiles early on is really good for this game because you use them every time you turn around. So the more missiles right now, the better. Wow, really? You made this whole elaborate tunnel, and it's just one block right next to the missile pack. This feels like an area you can put down a bomb and then like, find a secret path or something, but no. Take this contraption, just use it to shoot me straight up. Now, I'm not sure how you get to that missile. That, I think I go from the underside, then turn around and get. Let me see something really quick. So I can fall back down here. Okay, no, so I would need to take that running water and then probably go through there. With morph ball. That's probably what I do. Maybe save room here really quick. So I'm trying to see where in my map I haven't gone for these very specific things in question we haven't grabbed. Oh, okay, hang on. Save room on top. I'm gonna go around. So I gotta get something for the left anyways. With the left, the right, excuse me. Direction impaired. Say it ain't so. There's that missile we couldn't get from before. and fall down here. Save room. I love how fast the saving is in this too, because it's just saving the game. You don't even get asked, do you want to save or not? You just save. Well, mind you, if you're going to a save room, you're probably going to just say yes to saving every time, so it's really not a big deal that you don't have the option not to save. Some people may not want to, but in this case, it doesn't matter. I would want to. Now here's one. You may recognize this if you play Metroid Fusion, because Arachnus actually comes back as the first boss you fight in that. But it is a boss you fight in the original Metroid 2. It's not just a thing here for the fan remake. It plays very different in this version. Because I gotta hit the guy up into the spikes. So I do enough damage here in the beginning. Then he's gonna scream, go into his ball form. I'm gonna bomb him in the ball form. And now give him enough height to hit those electrified spikes up above. Yeah, Arachnus is in both original and Samus Returns as well. He plays different like every version that he's in. Both official and unofficial Metroid. But this is just always a very different fight. I can't remember how he played in Samus Returns. It's a pretty simple fight from what I remember seeing in Metroid 2 on Game Boy. But it's probably the most unique boss in that whole game, because the bosses for the most part in Metroid 2 is just the Metroids. And yeah, now I got Spring Ball, so now I can jump. And that's the whole reason why we didn't get it with High Jump. Arachnus. Hang on, actually, there's something over here I can get on my right. It's like right here, specifically. Oh, I can see how you're supposed to get it. I don't even know if that's possible for me right now. We're gonna try it. I can just spider ball up this right wall. There we go. This'll pack. Give me. Something else here, too, that I can get with Spider Ball, so I might as well. Yeah, soundtrack in this game is really good, to comment on that music again. It is very much like a Metroid game, so you gotta give them credit at least compared to the source material. It's very atmospheric, just like a lot of the other games. But just as individual music pieces go, a lot of the songs in this are really catchy. You also have a lot of remixes of other Metroid themes in this too. Because I think some of it's original, a lot of it's remixed. I think we're almost there on the other side. There's something on the very far left. That's the problem here. It's so far away, you don't want to fall off because of how long this takes. When you get Space Jump, Spider Ball becomes pretty irrelevant. And mind, we had to come over here. We didn't need to do that specifically, but you know what? We were already in Spider Ball. Let me just mark that I got the Metroid. At this point, I want to go back down. Because I'm still missing certain things. Like, there's another Metroid area I haven't gone to. I want to do that. I'm just trying to see how you get to it. Okay, no, I see it. Just go all the way down. Hey, welcome back, Ethan. This is a really cool puzzle. Using your Morph Ball bombs to destroy those little turbines. Nice little touch. Okay, well, there's our Metroid. Now I'm figuring out how to get the missile again. It is a set of blocks that we can destroy, but I don't know how. Why do I have a feeling it's like use speed booster? If it's speed booster, we ain't doing this for a hot minute. According to my tracker page here, it says I can grab it now, so it's probably not that. No, I didn't want to fall that direction. I also don't want to go in there yet. I'm trying to be careful not to go into our source out of here. That'll shoot me straight up. Oh, there you go. It's just a hidden little passage. And there's still that room. Oh, okay, yeah. Let me go grab that real quick. Yeah. Just kind of overlooked the little crack in the wall. Very easy to do that, to be fair. I don't remember, you just can climb straight up this little passageway with Spider Ball or not? Oh yeah, you can. I don't think there's a purpose to doing that though, so we're not going to. We'll just let the... Hello? It didn't activate because I came down, really? We'll use a little water geyser and just let that shoot us straight up. And here, oh man, look at that power. A whole lot of nothing. My favorite power up. Oh, what's this? A fall down path. Where do I go? Maybe the crack behind the Chozo statue? Huh. So they just have a dispenser for these, huh? Well, when in doubt, just start bombing. Ah, there it is. Various suit. You get it pretty early on in this game, but I'm trying to remember how it worked in the original. Because I can't remember if it also protected you from the lava or not. Because there was not really a moment you want to go through lava. I think it did, but it just didn't really matter. I've not really played much of original Metroid 2, so I'm going to probably be saying that a lot, how to work on original, because I've only watched people play it. It's a game I probably wouldn't go back to play, honestly. Mainly just because original Metroid 2 has aged like a fine milk. It's not as bad as original Metroid on age, but it is borderline in some areas. Mainly just because it's on the Game Boy, so everything is so zoomed in, and it doesn't have a map. And without a map in a game like this, yeah, it's not the easiest to traverse. So that's why I would rather play either the fan remake here or Samus Returns if I'm playing Metroid 2. Not much of a reason to go back to the original. Oh crap, don't. I just want to leave. Now mind you, the original is a lot more accessible because you can't get Samus Returns anymore on the 3DS if you can't track down a physical copy, because, well, the eShop, that game has gone up a pretty penny. So it's more likely you're probably going to be playing, if you're playing an official version of Metroid, you're probably playing the Game Boy version because it's available on Switch via like the online service. It is a shame that this game got a DMCA, but it's not surprising, especially given the time period this came out, and Nintendo already had their own remake of Metroid 2 on the horizon. So, like, nobody's surprised when it happened. Like, everyone was upset, but everyone also knew it was going to happen. Just because Nintendo always strikes down these kind of games. Which is kind of a shame. But it also makes sense, it is their IP. Okay, I don't remember what you're supposed to really do here, casually speaking. I think you go up. But you can also bomb jump, I can tell you that much. That's what I thought. Why is that a loop? You do all that hard work just to say go back? Why? That's why, hey, you get to the end of Metroid, you probably just go up that path and then you scale the wall. Alright. This is the part where I'm not 100% sure. Oh no, you can just high jump this, never mind. Because that little statue thing we see, that's something you can interact with later, excuse me. So I was thinking maybe just that. Man. Push over. Be a shame if these things evolve later and get way worse to fight. Shadowing. Guess we gotta go this way. Got a Metroid carcass here. Looks like there's an expansion. Yeah, you're supposed to spider ball that, but when you got 3 A tanks and you decide to not play fusion mode anymore, it doesn't matter. Big wide open room. All for Metroid. Sir, this way. Nope, not that. Okay, you took it a little too literal. I was meaning like come my direction, not ram me in. There we go. Alright, this is this room. There's apparently something above us, but we're not supposed to be able to get it yet? I imagine that's something we're not getting until we have, like, power bomb or something. It should just be, like, right here. I'm waiting for the camera to change on the map. Yeah, there you go, like around this area. Oh, a speed booster. Oh, God. This room with speed booster. That's going to be fun. Spoilers, you get speed booster in this. You don't get that in the original version. That's for sure. It was a Game Boy game. It's before you even thought of speed booster. Now, I believe that is in Samus Returns, though. The worst part about fighting these Metroids right now is they will avoid your shots. So they do become more knowledgeable of what Samus is doing. That's about it. Oh, here it comes, an evolution. No more alpha, now we get gamma. So remember that thing I just said? Where these things become more aggressive? Here it is. I swear it's more aggressive. Doesn't look like it right now, but I'm not letting it do much, that's why. It does have a new attack though, that little electric beam thing. That is its more aggressive move. Alright, that's all we can do for here right now. Everything in this area is cleared out. And that's all the Metroid, so we open up a new area. I'm just looking at the map to make sure. Oh, no, there is one thing I missed, and it's above that save room. I want to go get that. I think I have to grab that item, too. Before I go to the next area, I'm going to take a little break so I can get up and stretch. Yeah, I'll take the save. I never used that much, but I might as well. Because I believe this game functions on original game mentality. Oh, no, this is why. Okay, wait, how did... I can't get in there. Oh, yeah, we're not doing that for a while, then. And I might have just said, give me all the things back on my tracker, just to see. Fine, I can click them off really quick. Alright, well, I guess we're not getting this now, because I thought the door would open after I killed Gamma, but it didn't. So I'll work my way out of here, because now we gotta go back to that blue area, because now more of the area opened up. So I think I'll take the save room up above, and I'll use that area for my break. Because that'll be a more straight shot out of here. I mean, technically this is. You know what? No, we'll do this instead, because I don't want to do nearly as much. Alright. I am going to pause here for now. Literally. And I'm going to take a little bit of a break. I'm just going to fact check some stuff here. I'm also going to get up, stretch. Recommend people do the same. So, gonna be taking a short little break, and when we come back, we'll go to our new area that just opened up here in Planet SR388. So, stay tuned. Be back here in just a few minutes. Alright, we're back. Fact check things. We're all good to go. Didn't really miss anything so far, so let's get out of here. We're at 36%, which is kind of insane to think about for not playing this game for like 8 years. That is a lot. I do remember a little bit more now when I did my first playthrough. I finished with a lot of items. Like, not all, but it might have been like closer to 80% or something like that. It was a good chunk of the game explored. And that was just from playing casually. Yeah, but now we can go in this section. Even though we have various suit, areas with lava we still don't want to go through because there's a lot of lava. So we might be able to go down here, but oh no, this is technically acid, so even then, still can't go down. Oh wait, no, it's acid that you can go with Varia, but lava you can't. I always mix them up because they very much look the same in most, excuse me, in most Metroid games. So I always confuse them. Because you're protected by heated areas here, but not by lava with the Varia suit. Which is always like a why? When you think about it, like why was it not designed to work with lava? Kind of feels like the whole point of the Varia suit. Trying to see how in the heck do I get this? Also, even trying to see where I am. But, turn here. It's a missile, apparently, but I just don't know how to get it. Or even where it is in this room. There's a lot of room here. When in doubt, just bomb everything. Wait a minute. Ah, there you go. See, that's why I bomb everything, because I saw something suspicious, and there it was. It was just a little hidden passage. I can't go there. I can survive more of the acid now. Or lava. Again, I confuse them all the time. They're basically the same kind of hazard, except one works with one suit and one doesn't. I don't know if I can go this way yet. See, all this is blocked with bombs, but I think this... Yeah, we might be getting speed booster soon because I can't go that pathway yet. Soon enough. Yeah, the design on this is really nice. And you can, like, aesthetically speaking, it looks nice, but also just world building is really good too. Like, I do agree with that. Also trying to read more of the comment before I continue. And yeah, you're not wrong. That is basically every Metroid game. It's just the more you go into the planet, like, the more you see. So obviously the world building aspect of it, it's like, yeah, that's kind of expected. But it's just always how the games handle that specifically. Like what kind of stuff you see in the environments, how detailed they can get, stuff like that. And that's really what dictates just your overall enjoyment of the game. Because this is how it's telling you the story. So you kind of need this kind of world building to be done more in a visual way, since this game has no real spoken story to you. I mean, this one technically does because of the log system. I don't know if this is worth it. I'm just trying to see what's up here. I love I did all that and I didn't realize I was an enemy. I thought it was a part of the background. This game is the most important. Yeah, Metroid 2 is probably the one that really does impact the most in the whole franchise because you're destroying the entire Metroid race. Okay, now I know what this is, industrial complex. That's gonna make my life easier. But yeah, this place, because you're destroying the entire Metroid race, it affects super onwards with the Metroid creatures just not existing. But the ones that do, now you know why they do. And it really tells about how Metroid Dread's story goes by the end. If you know, you know. If you don't, play Metroid Dread. Nice. Dude, keep on jumping too high. I think I'm gonna go this way. Lots of missiles, don't mind if I do. I also gotta remember I have the charge thing, because no other 2D Metroid has this, and I always forget that. There it is. The Spacer Beam. You thought I was gonna say Speed Booster. I wanted it to be Speed Booster. It's not Speed Booster, it's just stupid Spacer. Hey, don't get me wrong, Spacer's fine. It's just, I want Speed Booster. Gotta go fast, you know. This is gonna at least make our beam do a lot more now, because our wave beam wasn't cutting it for damage. It was just going through the walls, that's it. But Spacer, that's 3 beams every shot, so it's doing a lot more damage per shot. Out of curiosity, Matt, why do you play Samus Returns every year? You've been saying that since it's come out, and now when you really factor that in, that is 7 years of just playing it every year? Like, what made you, like, really enjoy that one compared to a lot of other Metroids? I'm just curious. Oh, camera. Also, don't leave the room. You can leave this room by falling down there. Shoot the blocks. I'm not going to. You know, as soon as I shoot those blocks, I'm going to fall. Okay, there is something else in this room, and I can't get it yet. I think I know why. I ain't getting that right now. Come back. Yeah, Spacer / Y-Beam, they're the same, but they interchange. I don't know why they always interchange the names of these beams. That's kind of confusing when you really look at it. I want to go this way. They didn't stick to a name. I just, again, I don't know why. There's got to be a reason. Like someone didn't like the name or it's a translation issue. I don't know. But so inconsistent. There it is. Now we get the speed. Sorry, he's getting the stroke. Now we get the speed for the speed booster. Let's get out of here in style. And we already know there's something here, so speed booster away. Missiles. Okay, there are two things outside that are right above me. It's confusing me when I was looking at the map. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Yeah. We're attached to Metroid 2 a lot. Boss in the game are some of the best. I mean, yeah, for Samus Returns, the boss is definitely got a lot better. I do agree with that. Because bosses in original... What bosses? It was like one, besides the Metroids. But yeah, the bosses in the Samus Returns specifically are really good. Oh! They're missile blocks, of course. Let me clear the room out then. 'Cause I do need the speed booster through. Alright, it's really fast too though. I gotta keep that in mind when I'm trying to do shine sparking. Alright, now there is a thing in here. I don't know where it would start. Why do I feel like this is gonna be like a speed booster? Let me try it. There it is. All right, I knew it. That's what this little rock is for. Very good detail. Good luck trying to see that if you're playing this on a handheld. I think this would work on Steam Deck, so it is Linux compatible. And plus, I mentioned Vita before. Like, this was ported to... I think it's also on 3DS as well if you play with a homebrew system. Like, this game's ported to a lot of homebrew consoles. Do I want to go this way, or do I want to go the other way? Because right now, if I go down more, there's an item I'm missing if I go that way. I want to go this way first. I want to do the speed booster, though. I can't remember. Can you ball spark? Yeah, you can ball spark on this. That's a thing you only really do in Zero Mission and Dread. Which I really just... I'm so glad they brought back ball sparking. I know why it wasn't any other game after Zero Mission. Because there wasn't any other 2D game since Zero Mission until Samus Returns. And I can't remember if Speed Booster was in Samus Returns. I haven't played that since it came out. And that was 2017. There we go. I guess for the one who plays it once a year, Matt was Speed Booster in Samus Returns. You should probably know if you played it once a year. Not in the game. Alright, there's why, yes. The Speed Booster was last seen in the 2D series in 2004. So, that's why we didn't get a Speed Booster until Dread that had ball sparking. Because they just didn't do speed booster in Samus. If they did Samus Returns, they probably would have had ball sparking. Yeah, no, ball sparking is a lot of fun. It could be a little nerve-wracking, though, trying to get a speed booster puzzle with a ball spark, because it's a lot of precise inputs with one extra on top of it. So I can understand why some people don't care to do it. I do think it's really cool and fun. Like, it's one of my favorite mechanics from Zero Mission. So to see it brought back was a really nice touch in Dread. Plus, just speed booster and Dread as a whole is probably the best implementation of speed booster in the whole franchise. It is so good. Yeah, it has a lot of good speed booster puzzles because of just how much you have to do for the setup for it. That's why I think they're really, really good. I know, again, some people may disagree there because speed booster puzzles in Dread are a very take it or leave it kind of thing because of the difficulty. Some people really like them, some people hate them because of the difficulty, and I can understand why on both fronts. I don't know. When I first played Dread, I didn't have as many problems with the speed booster puzzles as a lot of other people. But this is also someone who's played a lot of Fusion and Zero Mission, which had some really hard speed booster puzzles. The worst of the puzzles for me was just figuring out how to do them at first. Because then when I got the idea, it wasn't that bad. I had a feeling. This room was just set up for a speed booster puzzle. Yeah, I wonder something. Did I have enough clearance? Yes, but it's gonna be tight. Yeah, see, that's why I like Speed Booster so much. One of my favorite abilities in the whole franchise, because it's the cool tech you can do with it. I would love to see this work on a 3D game like the Prime series, but I can also see it being motion sickness to power up. Hence why they've never done it. I mean, Space Jump alone had to be tweaked because of that reason alone. Where am I going here? I should continue this path? Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people did not like the speed booster stuff when Dread first came out because it was really difficult. I mean, Dread as a whole is really difficult, so that's like the big complaint with it. A lot of people had a lot of weird quirks with it, and it didn't really work out for certain individuals, which I understand, but if you played any of like the games leading up to Dread in the 2D space, then you were already kind of familiar with these kind of puzzles. Not get out of here. See, if I was in fusion mode right now, I'd be dead. But I have enough time to freely explore in this acid pool. Or just lava pool. Again, I don't even know there's acid in this game. Yeah, Speed Booster was an Other M. I do agree it was an interesting thing. Like, it didn't work all that well in Other M, but it wasn't because of the game itself. It was more because it was a 3D game with a 2D control scheme, essentially. Having to use the D-pad for that really did not help. So the speed booster stuff and that kind of felt weird because of that alone. It could have been done better. I don't know if I can do this right now. I might not be able to. I'm gonna leave. This feels like a room I want to get like speed in anyways. If I get a speed booster, then I can do that, which I probably can build up some speed. Hang on. Yeah, I can build up speed here. Unfortunately, that walker is going to be a problem. Yeah, he's literally in my way. I can't build up the speed and keep it then. Yeah, there's no way. I'm going this way then. Ah, here it is. This is the section I was thinking of very early on when I talked about this little walker. So, AM2R got hit with a cease and desist from Nintendo, so obviously the guy couldn't work on it anymore. The DMCA kind of ruined this game's future. Community picked it up, but for one of the anniversaries for AM2R, the original dev decided, you know what? What if I just make a game based on this hopper? So there's apparently some spin-off game that you play as this hopper creature. Which is very interesting that, you know, we got a game specifically made about this thing, from what I saw. I don't think I want to be down here, because this is a whole puzzle. Yeah, you need a lot of super missiles. Like, this is all supers that we're dealing with. And you have to use those with this walker to continue forward. Because we're going to get these soon enough for our own arsenal, but we don't have them yet. Why does that hurt? that did a lot of damage. Oh, there's also another block here I need to destroy. So I'll get that first. I know these things crush you as you're standing still. That makes sense. I can crush myself too. At least now I can get out of here, so it doesn't matter about the left side anymore. I can continue from here. There you go. All right, we're cleared. I don't have to do any more of this room. I think this is the only room in the game you control on those hoppers. Because now we won't need them anymore once we get our own supers. And speak of the devil, there they are. Do 5 times damage. And this I selected with the Y button, which is going to be a little odd to use because I'm so used to select with like Zero Mission, for example. Alright, before I continue any further though, I want to mark that. Oh, I see how I get to that. Okay, that's gonna suck because I don't have any easy way through that lava room. Oh, I can do this thing now. I was thinking of. I have one shot, literally. Of course it goes over the creature's head. I should have ran closer and aimed down then. Well, that's to that. I need a save room, and the only one I can find is kind of far away. All right, well, I have a second chance, thankfully. All right, let me do this. So get ready, go. There you go. Now that's what I want to do. And it takes you far, like look at that. We're already in the room that has our next Metroid. I don't know how you're supposed to get through that normally. Maybe that's what you're supposed to do. I don't know. It has been 8 years. But we needed that gamer killed anyway, so cool. Gimme. I only have 2 right now, so as many supers as I can carry, the better. Dude, how much damage would I have taken here right now if I didn't have the Varia on? I'm not gonna do this for long, because this will kill me. Yeah, that would be a lot. So put back on Varia. Because that's the thing, you can toggle abilities on and off like you can in Super Metroid here in AM2R. Because no other 2D Metroid game, or any Metroid game to that matter, can let you do that. It's just Super, which I don't know why it was just Super. It's a cool idea to toggle this stuff on and off, and in some cases it makes your life so much easier. So I don't know why you don't get to do it in other games. Most games just have your abilities stack, so you wouldn't notice the difference if you turned on or off certain abilities. And that's probably why they thought, just have them stack. And then just don't turn them off. I would kind of prefer to do that if I'm allowed to. Alright, I wanted to see something. What was down here? Nothing. Alright, anything else in this area? Not that I'm seeing, so I'm free to get out of here. I was gonna charge, but nah. I'll just go out this way normally. Hey, I was gonna do a cool thing. You're no fun. You don't like cool things. I just want to see, can you go through this? Yeah, I thought that wasn't possible to clip through with Speed Booster. Alright, I'm gonna just leave this area. Just go straight up. Alright, take the save. I haven't saved in a little bit. And now I can get my missiles back too. Alright, so from here, I gotta go, I think right is my call. Oh, hang on, hang on, hang on, hang on. E-tank. That teases you. Alright, this is right under the save room, and then I can get this missile pack. How do you get this thing? I remember this missile pack being kind of tricky for whatever reason, because it looks like you can get it one way, but you get another. Yeah, see? That's crumbling blocks, so you come from up above. See, that's like, it's a weird one because you gotta come from above or from the left. The only room that lines up here is this room we just came out of. And I haven't found a secret pathway to use in here that goes straight down. Let me go back to the E-tank really quick. Yep, there you go. See, that's so impossible to see. I pretty much found that by a fluke. Because I wouldn't have thought of that if I was like, wait a minute, hang on. What if there's a thing under where the E-tank was? And I just fell to the floor. It's like, oh, yeah, there we go. I was right. Oh, I shouldn't have stopped. I want to make these supers count. Come here. Okay, don't grab me. Thanks for the assist. Well, there they go. Supers counted, all right. For nothing. Yeah, these guys can grab you, and if they do, they stun you when they throw you down the ground. You don't want that. There you go. Please give me super. Thank you. Alright, that was the gamma here. And that's pretty much it in this room. There's nothing else. Like, this upper path doesn't mean anything. It's just a different way out. So if you didn't have speed booster, you could have got this like climbing up. If you have speed booster, you just go straight through the wall. That's the only difference. Okay, I want to speed out of here because I don't know if there's anything above me right now. Might as well go. Ah, there you go. Super missile door. That's why I'm glad I got a super from that Metroid. That would have sucked. Okay, never mind. We're out of here. Nice tease. Power bombs are always a late game. Yeah, the animation when Samus gets stunned from a Metroid like that, that's unique, because I don't think that is a animation from like Fusion or Zero at all, so it has to be a custom sprite for this. And it's a nice animation. Like, the sprite work on this is really good. Just in general. I just made my life harder for the past 20 minutes, or whatever it was. I could have got that way earlier. Where is this on the map? I'm trying to see. You got the little bumps, come up. There you are. That sucks. I could have had this any time, but oh no! The door is locked. You know what that means. That's not a Chozo. That's a Chorizo. See? Also, nice remix from a Metroid Prime song. This is Prime 2. You'll really be able to tell in like the second half. Yeah, don't mind if I just spam missiles. This thing moves though, holy crap. Alright, there you go, phase 1. Yeah, I'm thinking this is like the Chica remixes. Or the Chica, excuse me. Yo, that's some supers. Let's go. There you go. Dead. Thank you for the super drop, because that basically just spelled out your demise. Yeah, that's how you're supposed to get to that other area that we just explored, you know, the whole thing, but we just bomb jumped it instead. So that was unnecessary. I think from here we're done in this area. Oh, hang on. I go that way for that. Hang on. No, there's one more thing here and then we gotta leave. It's in this section here specifically. I go back a little bit. We're done in this portion of the industrial complex anyways. Like our remaining 6 Metroids, I believe, in this area is this direction. Yeah, this is the only thing here specifically we can grab. So give me that missile pack. So this is gonna basically outclass our Spider Ball now for a while, because we can just space jump instead. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how to get the speed, though. There's not enough room here. I can fall here and then do a speed booster. These creatures, though, are gonna be the problem. Let me see if I can get some speed anywhere else. Oh man, this is like the perfect spot, but these stupid like helmet creatures are gonna be the bane of my existence. Okay, that makes this way easier. If I jump and then do it, okay. I'm gonna take this creature out. What? I have a feeling if I try to fall, I'm gonna get hit. There you go. There was a... I just did the hard method, apparently. I saw that block break. I could have took another path of bombs. I just made that harder on myself for no reason. You know, the typical. We're used to that being kind of how things go here. I do want to go over here. I don't know how. But there is... super missiles. Okay. I was like, there is a way over here. I'll blow this wall up. I see. There's nothing we can do in here right now, though. Like, I can get in this area, but then I guess we're done. Neat. Let me take the save so I get my supers back. And then there's this whole area, which is supers. Hang on. That's kind of funny. Super drop right next to the super area. But we need to go down, so we couldn't have done anything else. All right? I don't know about this. Oh, no, we couldn't. That was speed booster. Well, I'm doing the speed booster thing. That's more fun. I think we may have a problem, though. I think it screwed up the room layout. Let me reset it. You don't want all these blocks to be destroyed. I've now learned that. You want all but one layer. Yeah, this. Because then I can just run. Alright, new area. Means more Metroids. Nice whiff. Hey, one finally collided. That does a lot of damage in the Metroids, so I kind of want to land a super if I can. No. My gosh, these things really hurt when they grab you like that. Looks like this room loops back around. Yeah, so I go this way. Nice grab. I was really hoping to grab that ledge. Like that. Yeah, then that's just the other path. So I could have took the top or the bottom here because I have both speed and supers. And then from here I go down and right. There you go. Hey, look, it's the I win zone. Oh, no, follow me in it. Now it's the I lose zone. It's like... Alright, let me mark that. This now takes me to a different area. Save my super for the gamma. I think there would be another gamma in here. Makes sense. You don't take that many missiles to kill anyways. Like, that was fine. I pop into this little section. Oh, hi. Speaking of gammas. Make short work of it. Why not? Yeah, I forgot this game also has the, when you do charge shot thing, you just spin out a crap ton of bombs. That was a thing only in Super Metroid, which you can see why it was only a thing in Super Metroid. When is laying down like 5 bombs at once ever a useful ability? Like, I can't think of a single time I ever used that to my advantage for both this game when I first casually played it years ago, and then I saw the Supers too, now I'm mad. And then in Super Metroid. I've never used that ability for practical reasons. I've always used it by accident. Joke's on you, I don't have to fall. I will anyway, so. Because I know there's a gamma down here. Nope, nope, stop. I cannot imagine how much that would do if I was still using just the fusion suit. Like, still be in fusion mode, I should say. I wish you could play with the suit without being in the difficulty. That'd be cool. Maybe there's a mod you can download for that in the mod manager for this. Kind of curious of what mods people made for AM2R. That'd be a thing probably worth looking into at some point. Just to get an idea of how things are for customization purposes. Before I go any further, I'll mark off that I got that Metroid. Also very, very dark in this area. Okay, that's some falling section. Oh, there you go. A super? I might have prematurely marked this or something because it says I have it on my map tracker, which I definitely don't, so that's an oops. And there's this. This leads down more. Oh, I think I can't get that now. I think that's what that's meaning. That might be a powerbomb thing. Oh wait, no, it's a super, so it's probably being blocked by a super missile. Oh, if that's the case, hang on. I missed something in that previous area. Oh, there's a bottom path. Like, you see where that little incline is here on the green? On my right? There's something there. I missed it. So I'll have to go back. Not a big deal. We'll do that before we fully leave the area anyways. Thing is, I see this, so I gotta enter from the right. Ah, there it is. Okay, and then you just fall to the right side. What? I work hard to get in here, then you gotta do me dirty? Really? How the heck do I get a speed boost? Well, I opened the way. I hope that stays open if I leave the screen. Because I don't... It does not. Alright, so I think I know what I need to do. It's gonna be a little tight. I gotta do it from here. Wait a minute. Thank you. So break the blocks. Get rid of these little plants because they hurt. And now charge the speed booster from here. Speed booster in a dark section, man. A little nerve-wracking, but I got it. A remembered spider ball. Now we're past the remembered spider ball section. We won't be using it again for a bit. Dang, man. Nothing but supers. Kills them in 2 shots. Alright, that's it for the Metroids. So it's just that one thing I didn't grab back in the other side that we see here in the industrial complex. I'm making sure I didn't miss anything else while I'm here. I don't think I did. That's not from what I'm seeing. So I'll go grab that one item really quick while I'm here. The less backtracking I gotta do in each area, the better. I do have to come back here, though. I do know certain hours we couldn't grab because I didn't have... Yeah, you can still cheese it. I didn't have access to, like, power bombs on first trip. I'm here, so I might as well. It's probably like a missile pack or something. I kind of want a speed booster out of here if I can. I don't know if I have enough clearance once I get out of this section. Not really. Yeah, if those are speed booster blocks, I could have clipped through and saved me some time. How's everyone doing, chat? Chat check. We all vibing? I'm vibing right now with this. I just thought something. Can you even go back that way that I came in this section? Because it's all speed booster. I might have to take the super missile path out. Can I please not get hit by every little fly? That'd be... Oh my god. I think the only one that hasn't hit me is the one on the very bottom. And that one on the very top. Okay. There's a one way. That saves me a little bit of time, so. Sick. No, you don't. I'm not hitting every fly again. Just most of them. Alright, fastest way... Oh, I have to go all the way around, man. See, if I'm trying to do the speedrun thing, this sucks. But I don't think it's possible to get the best ending in this game when you're going for 100%, because it's like 2 hours. It's very tight. So I'd imagine to get the best ending screenshot, you're gonna have to book it. So at that point, you're not getting items at all, you're just speedrunning. It's good to hear people are liking this so far. Like, not just the game, obviously, you know, vibing out in the stream is cool. I gotta go in from green. Yeah, see, this is a very roundabout thing. It's unfortunate I just didn't see this. That's on me. Yeah, there's a good amount of difference in this compared to the official released Samus Returns. Like, the official Metroid 2 remake did a lot of things very different. And it's not to say that it's a bad game by comparison, far from it, but some of the things it does, people care for, and some of it people don't. And then this has kind of like the same mentality. Like, the biggest complaint I hear about this one, specifically AM2R, is that it's very difficult. But to be fair, so is Metroid Dread. So it's not the first time you would probably play a super hard Metroid game. If you play anything official, you would have the same problem. And it helps that this has difficulty options. If this is too much, you always tone it down. And that's what I like about Dread as well. If that game's too hard, you just play it easy. Like you saw here, as soon as I did the fusion, I'm like, it's too much, and I just changed it immediately. Like, I wish you could change this stuff on the fly. I get why you can't, but it would be nice if you could. Dude, there's just too much crap. Too much crap. There it is. All for a super missile pack. Alright, we're done here. Now we can leave. Time is it 2? Okay, I got like another hour. That's cool. I believe I said this in the beginning. I can't remember because now it's a few hours ago. We started half an hour earlier tonight just so I get like 3-ish hours of this game in. But there is a new challenge I want to play in Splatoon 3. Starts at 10 p.m. So in like an hour. Want to play it when it goes live so I get prepared for recording it tomorrow. This one's all about them buckets. So hope you like sloshers. Dude. Now I'm just bitter. Because I had the wrong thing equipped, I didn't have enough time to swap. Dude, I keep on forgetting these are missile blocks. There you go. Finally, I remembered they're missile blocks. Yeah, favorite weapon next to rollers. You're actually not wrong. Alright, take the save now. I don't know if we'll have enough time to fully clear out another area. We'll see. Maybe at least get like halfway through one. I would have done a full hour ahead, but I think 30 minutes was enough, because by that point, I'll have my fill. Like 3 hours, step 3.5 or something, that's fine. Because I'm counting breaks. Actually, it's probably more like 3.5, so 4. Because my breaks aren't that long. I'm only stepping away for like 5 minutes tops half the time. Take the save. I want to go full map now because we're on our way to a new area. Obviously, it's not this one because there's still lava. So where do you go? Somewhere else. We go here. That's where we go. Interesting. Well, that door auto-opened. That's also interesting. Scanning environment. Oh, there's a thing here. The research team. So, I have to stress that this is a fan-made telling of Metroid 2's story. So, there's going to be a lot of story here that is similar to main canon, but also probably different. So, we'll have to take some of this with a grain of salt if you want to compare it to official Metroid games, but the Galactic troops were sent here to try to exterminate the Metroids. You can see how well that worked out. Didn't. All for super missile. Where is this on the map? Okay, I see it. It's just really hard to see when the area is so big. I wish that there was a better way they broke down this stuff on the map. Because unfortunately it's a little cluttery. At least on my map tracker. The in-game map's good. Oh, it's not one, but 2 alphas. Double the alpha, double the killing. And we're already done. When you get super missiles, these Metroids really don't stand a chance. Oh, more changing. The controller really vibrates when this happens too. Like, I have to describe that because when you've seen the world shake around you, the controller does the same thing. It's really vibrating my hand. No, not going there. Maybe now we go this way. There's that other lava pool that was right next to this industrial area. Maybe we can see if we can go down that path. Yeah, sure enough, lava gone. Where is this? Mining facility. That's not on my map at all. But this is another story-based thing. We see these cordite crystals, so now we know what the green things are. The cordite crystals, which you figure as much if you played other Metroid games. Cordite is only susceptible to being destroyed with a super missile. Excuse me. Meet me. Oh, all these dropping supers? I don't think that's a guarantee. I think I was just getting that lucky every time. I think. I have no idea what the super drop rate is. Alright, mine away. Mystery Dungeon is releasing NSO. Yeah, that is kind of redundant when you're saying that. It's like they're releasing a game that already had a remake on Switch. That is kind of odd. It's not the first time Nintendo's done that. I mean, they were still... Actually, no. I think they discontinued the 3D All-Stars by the time Mario 64 dropped on NSO. I was going to say, it's probably because of that. At the time, but no. I don't know. Sometimes I'm just known for doing redundant things. Either way. What am I missing here? I'm trying to remember. It's a thing you break open once that moves, because it's jammed and you have to go around now. I can't remember how you do that. I think it's a bottom path. I don't see a way in yet. Oh, here we go. That little piece in the wall, that's how you can tell. Okay. Little hard to notice that. You know, it would be redundant for them to do this as well, but if Nintendo's releasing a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game that's remade on the Switch, release Mario and Donkey Kong as well on NSL. Because you've already released the HD version, why not the SD version, alright? It's like, if you're gonna do redundant things, double down. Give us another one. I don't know if that would help or hurt the sales of the HD version, though. That's the only other thing, is... I would have to consider if that would actually be a good idea. At this point, Mystery Dungeons Remake it's been out now for a while, so it's not going to hurt their sales anymore. People who have bought it. That's pretty much how it's, like... Wait, what? Oh, I have to stay on top of the guide to scan. People who've bought that remake have bought it. So they probably figured there's no harm in releasing the original now. It gives us a little more of a reason to have the NSO service. So this trooper really wanted some revenge from what I'm reading. Yeah, 4 years? I think it's fine at this point. It's not gonna hurt their bottom line. Now, can we go up, please? I don't want to fight you down here. It's a little cramped. Thank you. Cool. I don't know where this is because I can't see anything on this map. As a reminder for people, this is what you see here, which is nice and zoomed in. This is what I get to see. I can't zoom this in. I'm trying to. It doesn't let me. These areas are the only way you zoom in, but there's only so much you can do when this area isn't one of those. Oh, I see where I'm at. Alpha, there he is. Oh yeah, the Final Fantasy VII Remake and Mystery Dungeon were supposed to release around the same time. I forgot about that because of the delay. Hang on, let me just... Dude, there's like barely enough room. I can do this. I don't want to go through this room normally with Space Jump. It looks painful. Yeah, let's go. That was worth it. I don't think I can do that on the way out, though, because there's not enough. It may just barely be enough. I wouldn't think there'd be enough room here. Let me see. Oh my god, there is barely enough room. It's gonna be extremely tight. Like, I gotta be hanging off the ledge just to start my speed boost. Yeah, there you go. Barely enough room again. I like that. Take the save. From here, I guess we go back, because that was enough Metroids to get a new area open, so I guess we go back up, and then take a left. Nothing there, by the way. I'm looking at my map to see. Is there anything in that section? No, there's not. You would think there'd be a secret there, but it's not. Oh, wow. I actually could have preserved that. Doesn't matter. Got another one. Actually, I want to go up the right side. We fell from the left. I want to go right. Okay, there's no point. I forgot that was a broken up area. I love how fast you go morph ball and this stuff. You hit the button, it's instant. I haven't mentioned that up to this point, but it's very fast. Yeah, all right, so we go down further here, and I think this is opened up now. I don't know where else we could go, and yeah, sure enough. In? How do we get in there? Maybe I go from down below. Yep. And it's a speed one, too. Cool. Alright, in relation to where we were, save room there. And then you work your way over. Hang on, I'm getting lost. There's a lot here. Look at that, this curve section which doesn't exist on my map, so let's not that. There we go. Wait a minute. Oh, I didn't check the alphas, that's my bad. Looks like there's something else in this upper area. Yeah, it's called the alphas you killed. That's in our area. Okay, so we're good. Nothing else yet. I want speed though. I think I want to go right here. No, left. There's a save room. Wow, I didn't think I was gonna preserve this. Get out of the lava bath. Well, I know how to get it. Probably shouldn't, but I will. That's why I probably shouldn't. It basically looks like that whole wall. It's just a speed block. Yep, the whole thing. So you don't need to have gravity for that missile pack. That's great, because I don't know when I'd be back. I don't know how much longer it takes until I get gravity. I think it's a while away. Because gravity suit's not in the original Metroid 2. It's just normal and Varia. This was the game, though, Metroid 2 specifically, that introduced shoulder pads for the suit, and that's been a thing going forward since. Because Game Boy could not differentiate between normal suit and then the Varia by having a color difference because it was a black and white screen. So it made sense to give some kind of a visual difference for the suit. Tower. Is on emergency power supply, so let's run off some AA batteries somewhere. I think for the most part, I'm gonna just want to like get through here as fast as I can in certain areas. Oh, I think I'm like in the middle. This is a very like vertical map. Like there's a lot of it up and down here that I don't have yet. So I'm trying to figure out where I am. Didn't want to come down here. I don't think I can get out from wall jumping. Oh, we can. That is not how I expected to escape lava. A lot of nails. I didn't mean to shoot that. I'm gonna reset the room. That's kind of messy. Because you know this is gonna be for a Metroid. And there it is. The lone Gamma over here. Good to know the nails have ledges. Don't think I want to be stuck in these things. I think it's supposed to be more like a pile of sharp bones, but it just looks like nails. Like these are like fingernail, toenail looking to me. They could be all the Metroid nails. Who knows? Maybe they have fingers. You don't know. Spoilers, they don't have fingers. Oh, hang on, a new one. This one evolved even further from Gamma. And these are some of the most fierce Metroids in this game. That's a Zeta. Zeta Metroids are a beast. Like, these things do a lot of damage to you, they have a lot of health, and they love the stun lock. See, case in point. Really want to make my supers count. Because these guys have so much health. This is where, if I was still on fusion mode, I'd be dead by now. Because I'm almost dead now on normal. That's what I was talking about before. Look at that damage. I'm getting stun locked in here. Took basically a full energy tank away from me. Just from one interaction. Saved coming into this area. If anything, I would just have to fight the Gamma again if I die. It's almost dead, I think. Yeah, also has that move too, where it lunges, and it's really fast. So keep your distance. And these claw attacks you cannot shoot through because they act as a wall. So this guy's got defense. There you go. That was a little close. We're good. I'm gonna go back to that save room now because that didn't give me much health. 99 health, 1 E-tank's worth. Not enough. I kinda want more. I can get some health along the way from enemies. Alright, be careful in the narrow room. Say that fast enough, sounds like mail room. Give me that glorious save. We desperately need that. Alright, from here, I think I want to go up, because I can't go any further down. So let's go back outside and go straight up. Powerbomb, can't do anything with that door. I want... And I can't get because this area has no power. Give me the plasma. Also, there's like a bunch of stuff in here we can't really do anything with. Like, it says I can get stuff. That's a power bomb thing, so that ain't happening. There'll be a lot we're gonna be ignoring. The whole thing we have to do right now on the first trip here is turn on the power. Once we turn on the power, then the whole area opens up. But if I remember, that said auxiliary power, like the main breaker, I think, is down below. Yeah, this is it. So that activates the whole thing's power. And now the tower actually has power. Unfortunately, some of the doors are still sealed. Ah, it's a one-way. Can't go back that, huh? Can't go back that, huh? Can't go back that way, huh? A little ahead of myself. I did see a door here that was locked before, so at least have a way out. And here we go. This boss I remember being kind of a pain. Because it has a regenerating shield. I remember that much. Also, these platforms do not stay solid for long. They do flip. Yeah, so this is basically the bullet hell of AM2R. This is where if you're playing on a harder difficulty, good luck. Because this guy does a lot. Like, I don't even know how you would dodge half of this. I really don't. Dude, imagine fusion mode low percent. God, my head is hurting just thinking about how that run would be. That's gotta be torture. I think the cannons regenerate. It's just the shields that don't. That's off screen. Can't hit it. Camera's a little janky in this section though too, because of all the constant up and down movement. There we go. No more protection. I could just hit the core. Got it. Is it me or... I think there's a speed cap on how fast you shoot now. It feels like there's a little bit of a cap because I don't remember it being that slow. I remember it just being like a rapid fire in the past. They might have toned it down a bit in these fan updates. I remember just having a rapid fire attack. Give me that P. That plasma beam. It pierces things. It's mine now. All we're missing now is Ice Beam. Which we're probably not going to get that until the very end, because you need that for the final section of Metroids. Yeah, there's definitely some kind of speed cap on the button mashing, because I don't remember it being this slow before. That's one way to balance the game. It was a little OP though, being able to spam buttons. See, they can do it, why can't I? Preparing for the challenge if you realize you only have one slosher. Oh no. Yeah, I would definitely go get more than one if you can. Specifically, I would recommend one of the best sloshers in the game right now is try Slosher Nouveau. If you like Tacticooler, it's really good for that. And also Fizzy Bomb, one of the few weapons with that. The Vanilla Slosher kit's also really good. That has a normal bomb, I believe. Swipe bomb. And then it also has... Oh my god. It's gonna be hard to talk and kill this thing. I love how I clipped through that wall a bit, because I was not supposed to land up there without being in ball form. It has a Splat Bomb and triple Ink Strike. It's been used a lot right now in like high-end play. People really like that one. So those are the two I recommend like right away. I like normal Tri-Slosher because I like it with Inkjet, but it is kind of weird. So maybe not that one. Unless you really want Jet. Also, the mode in question for it is Clan Blitz, so the kits would really matter more for that too. Like I think the Tacticooler one's probably going to be the one picked a lot because of that specifically being the mode. Yeah, if you have all the tickets to buy sloshers, you might as well get one of each. Yeah, I would do the same. I mean, I technically already did. I have all the weapons in the game, so I've been there. Oh. Lore. Another trooper. I'm gonna let you guys, for the most part, read this stuff as I'm using this opportunity to skim through it, but also fact-check things on my own map. Because there is a save down below I want to take. Oh, this is a lot. Holy crap. That's why I'm not going to read it all, because a lot of these logs are very meaty, kind of like the Prime games. I guess load up the VOD and pause it. Or if you're watching the VOD on YouTube, pause it. That's for VOD watchers. They all want payback. So they're talking about how some of these Metroids are changing with their evolution, too. Alright. There was something right below me here? Oh, I need to do that anyways. Okay. Let's go do that now. Thankfully, it's just a simple gamma. We can deal with gammas. Even though I missed basically every shot. Like a Gamma Metroid at this point, compared to Zetas, are really nothing. I'm taking that save again so I get all my supers back. I wasted all my supers on one stupid Gamma. Yeah, OG Slosher would be good to try. Again, it's really good for combo potential, especially because you can slosh like a whole area. That and Dreadwing are the only two sloshers that can do that. Because all the other sloshers, they can only really hit like where you're aiming. I gotta go from down below. How do I do that? I'm gonna mark things prematurely just so I can see. Okay, I want to take something on my left here. So there should be a path over here. Hi, buddy. There you go. I can't get out of here, though, so that's why I wanted to get this first. Now I'll get the missile pack. Oh, it's a one-way. Gotta go around. Dude, really? I picked wrong twice. That's impressive. Trying to see then where you go. I think it's just straight up from here. And then, yeah, straight down. I can kind of see now how that works because I'm seeing the slight difference. Crap, I was trying to get up there fast enough. It's a little awkward. I can see the slight difference in how the piping looks. It's very minute. But if you really pay attention, you can see the twists and turns here, and you can see like this, for example, straight when there was a wall in front of it. No. Now I gotta hit that block again. Alright, there's stuff above me I want to get. I think there's a Metroid off to my right. And then there's also something straight up here. Oh, God. I think I know what it is. Do I? I think I jumped from the crotch. That's a sentence. I think I jumped from literally right where this guy is bending down. Like right here. Because I think it's a speed booster related thing. No? Let me get on the wall. I'm just gonna start bombing it. Because I don't know where I'm jumping. I need a mark of some kind. Okay, maybe it's none of the above. Maybe it's just as simple as just going straight up. I was overcomplicating that. I thought that'd be a speed booster puzzle. You can't blame me though, because that felt like a speed booster setup. I would think I need to jump straight from here. If I was making a speed booster puzzle, I would have put one there. Just saying. Cool. Now, I think I can speed out of here. So let me reset the room, make a new structure of these platforms. One preferably that doesn't look janky. Okay, that's that's actually worse. How do I do this? Maybe turn off Spazer. That will work, yeah. Oh no, I'm gonna have one shot at this. To get out of here. Perfect. Alright. Now space and go back on. So there's one more thing below me here. That's my next Metroid. It's a Zeta, of course. Let's go fight Zeta. I'm gonna save first before I do that. So it should be further down here where we killed the Gamma right below us, and then we take a right. It's on this area. Yeah, right here. It's good that we have an extra E-tank to work with now, because we're gonna need it. There's a reason why I put a platform like this in a room when you fight Zetas. You're gonna want that extra wall. Because then you can go inside like this and hide, but be careful when you're getting inside because of that knockback. How did that miss? Oh, come on. Barely. Okay, perfect. I had just enough super missiles. I had one to spare. Is there enough clearance in this room for speed? Yes, there is. So I can get out of here with a speed boost. This rumbling is actually messing me up. Oh my gosh. Perfect. Just clears all the nails with a ball spark. Alright, so we can leave here now, but there are still other things. Like, there's a whole bottom section we haven't explored yet. So I'm going to want to explore more of this area before we leave. And also, this map is going to bug me if I don't fill it out, so I'm filling it out. Alright, so there you go. I think I go this way? Later, I go this way later. Don't have that yet either. I don't know how to go further down then. Maybe I go from, oh no, the lava. It was also on this side. So I go straight left. Yeah, this door was not opened up to us before. Had a feeling. Oh, we get to do this section. I think this would be perfect as an ending thing. Well, let's do it. I remember this section. I think, you know, remembering it more now, I think I ended after this last time I streamed this game years ago too. If that's the case, that's gonna be funny. That somehow I play this game years later and basically do the same amount of stuff, maybe a tiny bit more, but just end in the same spot. That'd be hilarious. Nice remix, though, of Ridley's Lair / Magmar Caverns here, by the way. Yeah, time is definitely a circle. You were not wrong. I kind of want to go back and watch those streams just to see how different things were back then for how I did things. Like, that was before I did webcam. Like, that was years before that. I didn't start doing webcam stuff until 22. Let me just pop up here just to fill the map. Like, that's just when I recently swapped to OBS, so like I was still tweaking my setup at the time. Cause my god, shutters and export. Oh, the dark days. The software's a lot better now, but man, I remember having a lot of problems with that software years ago. My audio was always terrible from it. Like, I don't know why, but for whatever reason, my mic setup, no matter how I ran it through the program, always crackled. And it sounded horrible. I don't know why I did that. Never did that on OBS or any other software, so don't know what happened. It's a very long elevator, but it's not a loading zone, as you noticed. Still in the same area. Oh my god, I think that time is a circle. I remember the save room. Hang on. We're gonna take a pause break here really quick, because I have to know. I have to know, is this the same? I have the VODs. I am checking the VODs. Oh my god, time is a flat circle. We're doing slightly more than the last time I played this. Because I just want to show for reference sake. Chat, does this look familiar? Look familiar to you? I did end right here before the big part. Years ago. This is the same spot. Time is a flat circle at this point. Goes round and round, but it's also very predictable. It's a 2D circle, that's why it's flat. Yo, let's go! Power bombs! Now we can do more things here. Unfortunately, though, there's a little bit of a side effect getting these power bombs. For one, we're locked in. That's not good. So, what do you say we drop one? Oh, apparently they destroy things in the background. Who knew? Oh, no. Made a big mistake. We may have just overloaded the power cell here, and now it's exploding. My bad. Next time I probably should have asked before I use a power bomb, huh? I love the remix, though, in this, of the escape theme from the original Metroid / Zero Mission. It's so good. I think it's more oh god, I almost forgot this guy was here. It's a big old boss. Tank prototype. This guy just kind of shows up out of nowhere in the escape sequence. That's a basic AI. Alright, it's running off of, what is this? I'm paying attention to his parents to know. What AI are you? Ah, you're the simple one. You're the one Microsoft's pushing right now. You're running off of that stupid, like, I almost want to call it Cortana. It's not Cortana anymore. And I also wanted to say ChatGPT, but no, that's what I bought. Copilot. It's Copilot. That piece of garbage. Don't use it. It sucks. Yeah, this is definitely Copilot. It's just as effective. It doesn't do jack all. It's literally stuck. Thank you, see you later. Can't save. Can't go that way either. Now this path actually has a purpose. And now we can't go back. Imagine you were standing there. That would hurt. Also, it's flashing a lot of lights here. I think that is something we can tone down. Sensitivity mode, yes. The intensity lowers the intensity of the lighting effects. I want to see by how much. Did I apply it? I don't think I did. Hang on. No, it is enabled. Okay. We're gonna play with this for a bit. Okay, it's not as bright, that's all. It's still doing the flashing, but it's not nearly as bright. I kind of want to put it back to normal, just because it really isn't that different. This game doesn't have a lot of flashing in general for its sake. It's just faster, that's all. Go, go, go. Just don't play this in a dark room. But I do think, just for everyone else's sake, I am turning that back on the default, because that's a good quality of life. That was not there originally. It also syncs up with the beeping better, too. Okay, never mind. Desynced. It did for a bit. Okay. So going this way now. Can't go this way either. I don't have power bombs, so I'm gonna just have to go through this normally. Can't go back. Where do I go? Nice, I'm inside the door. I'm trying to remember where do I go from here. I thought it was a speed boosting thing. Oh my god, I'm dumb. I just wasted so much of my time. Dude, if I had powers. Problem is, power bomb drops are always the same as just, I don't know, winning the lottery feels like sometimes. Alright, pay attention to that power temperature. Notice how it just jacked up? So here's the thing. If that reaches max, you're dead. But we made it to the end. Now, you don't have enough time to get out of here. That's a guarantee. You're always going to make it as the meter is filled. But as long as you get to this specific room, it's okay. Because it doesn't kill you. It leaves you 5 HP. It's nerve-wracking, mind you. But you survive. So here's the thing. What if I just get hit right now, right? Like, what if I just take damage by being stupid? It can happen. It almost did there. Oh, God. Oh, no, that's not an enemy. We're fine. I don't know if that's happened to anyone. I feel like it probably has. But that would suck. Yeah, see, these things don't hurt. I got scared for nothing. I couldn't even see what that was. All right, it's a power bomb tank. All right, so there's a thing above me, and then there's another thing down below here. I want to go back into the lab itself now. Because this area is all destroyed, but you can still traverse it. And in fact, it opens up new areas. Now this whole area is destroyed. I'm trying to think. Where do I go from here? Got the blue dot. Move down. I'm down this room. I go down here. And then I go down one more. Okay, so I got it. I gotta go down like 2 more floors. I probably shouldn't be going for this now anyways, because there's 2 expansions in here. Not just one. Now you can see which one it is I'm going for. Excuse me, I'm going for. E-tank. Why does it say I can't get the E-tank? It's out in the open. What? Okay. That's confusing. I'm gonna ignore that. Because the missile, yes, I can get that. I have no idea why it's saying I can't get the E-tank here. Yeah, I have all the items. I'm so confused. Let me just show people what I'm talking about here really quick. I'm gonna put back on the other screen. So right in this room here, this is where we're at. You get the missile expansion, which we got, but then there's the E-tank sitting out in the open. This tracker doesn't think I can get it. I'll turn on all the things. It still doesn't think I can get it. I don't know why. I can't. But it's there. I got it. This is the room we're in. Case in point, there it is. There, it's fully cleared. I don't know if it will ever show up as you can get that. We're just gonna assume no. Alright, so there's one other thing I get here. There's another room you might have saw briefly on the tracker as a purple room. We can't go there right now. That's something we enter from a different area, so we'll get that later. But yeah, this is all you can do in the ruined power plant. It's just that one expansion area. Which I don't know why. It's like, dude, you can't get the E-tank. Figure it out later. And it's like, well, it's just sitting right there in the open. How do I get this? I go up? Yes, this room. I want to get this expansion, then we're going to call it for this game, because it is just shy of 10 o'clock. It's like 5 minutes, actually. So I wanted to hurry up. I don't mind if I start the challenge a couple minutes late. That's fine. I mean, I got to take a little break before I do the challenge anyway, so I get up and stretch. I've been trying to get better about doing the stretching thing again, because I sometimes tunnel vision that when I stream. Forget how long it's been since my last break. And then I get up after I stream for like 3 to 4 hours, like, why am I stiff? Oh, it's because I haven't moved in 4 hours. Healthy to get up and take breaks every once in a while. There you go. Got it. Super missile pack. I could not see what that was, so thank you for telling me. Alright, I'll take the save room that's literally right outside here. Because I just go up, and then right, and we're out. Okay. Oh, nice taunt. Nice taunt. Too much. Too much. I'm going too fast. Didn't want to go that high. Alright, so we got all the metrics cleared here, so next time we play this, I'll be able to continue forward. Which, mind you, next time we play this, we're probably just beating it outright, because this is not a long game. Of course it's 69%. Of course. 14 Metroids left on the counter. I do believe that is accurate. If you know, you know. Yep, that is accurate. Two hours in is not bad so far. Like, I've already missed the best ending, I think, because again, I think it's 2 hours exact. So we might get the 4-hour one. That's right, which is cool. I don't remember what I even get last time, because I don't remember how long I played last time in game. I'm trying to see if it tells me. I sat at the title screen for a bit. All right, so I just talked it out there. Does it tell you here? The Krenning shot. Okay, it was a 304 last time. Item completion was 84%, so I was close to 100%. Didn't get everything, but I was close. We're probably gonna go over 3 hours though, so I'm probably gonna get the same ending. That's fine. All right, I'm gonna quit this, and we should see all that reflecting on this screen. Yeah, there you go. Nice. So yeah, play more of this next week. Enjoying it so far. I'm liking the changes made to the newer version. For the most part, it felt the same compared to when I played a while back. I do feel like I want to test it in between sessions, but I do feel like the button mashing thing was patched. Because I felt like that was something I could have used more in version 1.1 compared to this one. Not a real thing. I feel it's different. Other than that, all these other options are cool. Fusion mode really kicked my rear end, so yeah, there's a reason why we haven't done that outside of like 1 hour. I'll continue next week.